Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Stable Online. I'm here with Daygaze, and we are out in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur, getting ready with our very official pink science top, which can be also used as a towel, a sleeping bag, and a signal in case we need somebody to come find us, which is a great reason that it's pink now that I think of it. Getting ready to help out Nick Stoneground with some exploring of the valley. Avalon has actually turned his nose up on involving any of the Keepers of Aideen in more exploration of the valley because he doesn't want to stick his nose in whatever crisis might be going on. But already, we have seen indications that snowy conditions are beginning to spread through all of Jorvik. There were snowmen everywhere, and even sleds set up left and right, and clearly there's something very, very nefarious and totally not related to Christmas going on here in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur, and we've got to get to the bottom of it. So let's go ahead and begin helping Nick out today. Alright, Nick, if you don't mind, I need that gear, and I will begin exploring the valley for you. Almost ready. Nick, test your kit. Oh, you want to test your equipment first? Clever. A real adventurer always tests their kit. How about this then? Take the kit out and try documenting that spot over there by the edge of camp. Have a go and come back to me when you're done. Then we can go over the procedure one last time before you head off on your expedition. Oh, this is so exciting. I hope he's got like some warm potato soup or something that he's working on in that cauldron, by the way. Alright, so do I have a kit by any chance? Or is it just kind of like coming over here? Okay, we're taking a peek. Oh, this is so cool. I'm out for nature photography. This is awesome. Daygaze, can you believe how awesome this is? And this is important because by doing these pictures, oh, you can see the ribs of the dinosaur sticking out over there. And trying to triangulate where we're at and what's going on. This is just the best way to really appreciate the valley for what it is, before rumors of great changes or update spells might soon arrive. I mean, is there anything better than, like, really getting in here? There's the map. Got it. Let's go ahead and put down. I mean, look at this. We're examining the area and calculating the angles. This is a perfect way to be able to really become familiar with what we're seeing before it might all change in the great update spell. Drawing all of the data that we have gathered. This is so perfect for me. And then, let's see. Oh, gathering all the materials? Nice, because we don't want to leave anything behind. Great, so we've got the camera, we've got the map. Hopefully this was useful information too. Alright. Oh, Seapaw, what a cute name. That looked promising. I suppose you could have held the camera a little higher up and changed the shutter settings to be able to get better exposure to compensate for snow reflections. Otherwise, it was okay. Wow, he's really thorough about this. Righto. Here, take the equipment and you can be off on your first real expedition. I think you could probably get started by exploring and documenting the frozen Valdel Lake down there. The lake makes up a central part of the crater. The water level is now much lower than it was at the time when the lake filled the whole crater. As always with ice, be careful. It can break, and there are cracks to look out for. With 2 exclamation points. Nick, you really are an expert at what you do. I could have sworn that you were just kind of a magic refrigerator-loving fool, or perhaps a slave of that thing, for all I know. It's quite creepy. But you're actually really good at what you do. No wonder you have a little fan club. I kind of want to add you in my Sims 4 now. You need to be very, very careful if you don't want to fall through into the icy water. Come back to me for a debrief when you've documented the 4 places on the frozen Valdel Lake. Alright, we've got this. This is so cool, guys! And truly, in my heart of hearts, what I really, really, really wanted to do was have a chance to explore all of this before the big update spell, which is why you may notice that time might be a little bit wiggly. So if time seems a little wiggly to you, and you're like, Seri, I think that we're, like, the update spell has already arrived, potentially. Just remember, guys, we stepped through that stone circle, and ever since then, time kind of has a mind of its own, and I also might be currently traveling for Christmas, and have done my best to prepare this ahead of time for you. But let's, enough talk about time and its wibbly, wibbly, twisty, whirly, doodly nonsense. let's carry on exploring this valley for everything that it really is right now, which is beautiful. Oh, and the music here. Oh, it gives me goosebumps. Look at all of this. I keep expecting like a yeti or something to appear in the pictures, or maybe a small little dinosaur. I think I heard the ice shifting under us a little. Wow, that's so beautiful. Wow. With the snowflakes drifting down. I wonder if we're supposed to go over to that spot, because we seem to be quite intrigued with this little, there we go. We seem to be quite intrigued with that little island. So, Alright, well, we've documented that spot. It looks like where people are coming to explore, just like I always suspected would happen. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Are we going to explore the dinosaur? This is going to be so cool. Let's go ahead and place down and draw on this map. I should probably take pictures of everything before I draw on it. But at the same time, it's kind of nice to just wrap that up before we go around. There, look at this. You can see the big phalanges, the bones of the fingers of whatever this was arched over there. I don't want to lose the map, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up now. Personally, I think the more interesting landscape is a little to the left of that picture, but that's fine, that's fine. Everybody has their own preferences, and each bit is important for... Again, personally, I think the more interesting landscape is up behind us with the gigantic fossil, the huge skeleton, but whatever floats your boat, little saga. All right, let's gather this up. It's an excellent telescope. I wonder if it's an antique. We'll peek over here. That's more like it. Look at this. That's amazing. Now we've documented that spot. This is so pretty. All right, let's carry on our expedition. We haven't come down here just yet. I'm really glad we have all the blueberries in our pack to be able to do this too. It seems like it's safe. There's quite a few people exploring the valley now that we have opened it. Look at that view. This is my favorite thing. I love doing stuff like this. And Daygaze, I think it's good for you to be able to learn what the landscape looks like and how to triangulate it a little bit better so that you can lead on whatever rescue missions that you need. All right, let's come on over. A couple more pictures. Oh, what's that? Wait a second. Do you guys... I mean, this is beautiful too. But did you guys just see the cloth? I could swear I saw some red cloth torn in some trees down there. Yeah, right there. What is that all about? Well, we want to be thorough with our science, so let's finish taking care of this spot at least. And then I guess we can maybe take a tiny peek over there. Could it be one of, like, Nick's hot air balloon, perhaps? Maybe it was Nick's hot air balloon. But at the same time, I mean, maybe. It actually looks like there's a giant spoon in the ground? That can't be right. All right, let's write this. Drew the map, added some details. There we go. This spot's now documented. Is this Nick's hot air balloon? It looks like a giant spoon. And it definitely looks like pieces of cloth. I mean, this is a little surreal, but oh, it's so beautiful. This is so beautiful. I am so happy to be here. I don't immediately see anything. It does look like there's a lot of cloth ripped and torn here. Huh. Okay, we're gonna keep that in mind. There's also lanterns that lead that way. There's a lot more lanterns everywhere than I was expecting, to be completely honest. But let's come down here and see where is the next location we are supposed to document. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of people visiting here who are also just as enchanted with these bones as I am. Alright, let's wrap this up. What do you think, Daygaze? Look at that bridge. We went across that bridge, but it was late at night. It was so beautiful. It was almost like walking into... almost like an elvish story of a frozen forest with the blues and the purples of those lanterns. It was amazing. right, let's come over here. There we go. This is so cool. And I guess he is having us examine the lake, so it makes sense that we're not really going further uphill following the broken trail. Oh, we want to make sure we don't leave any of our equipment behind. The broken trail of those pieces of cloth. Wow. Oh. You know, I love greenery so much, and I love Mistfall. Mistfall makes me happy, and it makes me feel warm. It makes me feel like you can just curl up with a book. You could curl up with tea. You could curl up with a rescued fox pup. You could do so many things and be happy there. But Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur, I just have so many goosebumps. What? Wait, what? Whoa. Did you guys just hear a helicopter? What on earth was that? Oh my gosh. That was totally unexpected. I did not expect to hear a helicopter here. I don't see anything anywhere. It made Daygaze run into the icy water for a second. Let's go tell Nick. I swear I heard a helicopter. Does that mean that the exploring has begun? I wonder if that's what the Keltiers were so upset about, that they disappeared. Alright, let's rush up here. Nick, I mean, I'm glad we're doing this expedition, but I really hope you have a good reason for doing it. This isn't so that you can go and, like, I don't know, mine for oil or something, is it? He doesn't seem like that type. Wow, you found the hidden dinosaur. I've only ever heard mentions of it in the travelogues of early adventurers, and I've always wanted to see it for myself. I feel strangely elated over this awesome skeleton. Some kind of connection from the past I can't quite put my finger on. A little like I've got a really strong sense of déjà vu. You've taken some really outstanding pictures. I'll work through some of the new information, and I might come up with some additional information related to this later. May need to even send a report to AE about this and see if they have more information for me. We need to know more. Oh, this is so exciting. Wow, look at how... Wait, drilling? This is starting to make me a little bit nervous, you know what I mean? Well, I guess let's check the mail. That seems innocent. A lot more innocent than taking skeleton samples and drilling. But, I mean, honestly, as a biology researcher, I understand sometimes you have to do a little bit of core drilling and sometimes you need to take samples from rare specimens. It's part of how we really contribute to the research of it. But let's start with the mail. That sounds a lot more innocent. Oh, Saga, didn't that sound like something fluttering in the mailbox over there? I promise. I heard it very clearly. Could you run over and grab the letter and get my glasses out while you collect it? Alright, let's go ahead and get the letter for him. Why on earth is he tethered to one spot? I will never know. Wait, there's a letter in the mailbox? Okay. Like, that was cheering and everything. Everybody is very excited about this. Alright, pardon me, Miss Gloom Valley. There we go. There was a letter? I knew it. Let's have a look. I couldn't find my glasses, but this letter is written so properly that it should be fine to read anyway. What's about? Wait, a crashed colleague? Is that what we heard? I don't know whether this is good news or not, Saga. Professor Einstein from Jorvik City University is apparently on her way here. Have you heard of her? No, not that Professor Einstein. I'm talking about Professor Elsa Einstein, the world's leading researcher in the field of quantum seismatics. Oh, that would be somebody very useful to have around here if we're worried about avalanches. You know what? It makes sense that they would send a researcher like that. You've never heard of her? Lucky you, I was about to say. Uh-oh. You see, Elsa Einstein is known for her meticulous accuracy and precise planning in everything she takes on. Contrary to how I usually structure my research, you might say. Looking around your campsite, Nick. You don't say. What's she doing here? There's nothing here that's got anything to do with her research, so I've no idea. All I know is that if she and I work together, it'll fail within hours. She's apparently on her way here by helicopter. She must be mad. The winds over the valley took my balloon down straight away, so I'd hate to think that what the bad weather would do to a helicopter. That's probably the crash we just heard. Let's see. Says here she should have got here yesterday, apparently. The mail isn't so fast here, Saga. Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking, Saga? Exactly! The weird noise we heard earlier must have been Professor Einstein's helicopter crashing. We have to save her, Saga. The sound came from the other side of the lake, I'm sure of it. Ride there and look and see if we can find... And I'll see if I can find my first aid kit or something useful in the refrigerator. Why is there a refrigerator? Alright, guys. Oh, we know what this means. We are off on another rescue mission, and I have to say we picked the perfect horse to be our companion when it comes to handling all of the misadventures that the frozen valley of the hidden dinosaur has to offer. So, when we come back, we will race across Valdel's frozen lake, and we will go rescue Professor Elsa Einstein, and hopefully Daygaze will prove his skills once more. So, if you guys want to join us, do please consider subscribing and becoming one of our many adventurers. And if you could, leave a like to let Daygaze know he's doing an awesome job. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.